All right, hello boys and girls. This video, I wanted to give a quick update on my Bauer GSX pads. I've had them for like a month and a half now, and I just wanted to share my experience with you in case you want to pick up a new pair for yourself and you're on the fence. Obviously, there's not a whole lot of videos out there on YouTube and the internet in general. So overall, these pads actually have just been updated to look more like the M5 Pro or the Hyperlights. So my versions are actually like quote the old gen versions of them, and I actually got them like literally days before the new ones came on shelf, so I was a little bit upset. But anyways, first things first, let's dive in. In terms of strapping, as we look here, the Bauer has a CRS setup, so you've got the inner leg channel strap, which comes across to tighten. And at first I wasn't sure how to feel about those because I like my leg channel very tight, but you can actually adjust them by the Velcros on the back side. Then you've got obviously your knee cradle strap that comes down, and then the outside strap to kind of hold everything together. For the boot and toe ties, I usually use Pro laces. On these pads, I've actually got toe bungees, but thanks to Hockey Reviews on YouTube who mentioned maybe switching to bungees from toe ties to help get a better seal, and it worked. It worked really well. So overall, this is kind of how the pad looks and feels. In terms of durability, I mean, I've only had them about a month and a half, almost 2 months now by this point. It's hard to say as I only skate 1 to 2 times per week, but I haven't had any issues with seams or durability. So that's the overall initial thoughts. All right, so let's talk about why I love these pads, starting with the pad seal both on the post and on the ice. When I'm in RVH, okay, there's virtually no room for a shooter on the post because these pads seal so well. You can see in these clips just how well I am able to get up against the post, cut the angle off, and even against the ice, there's no way they're going to shoot there. The seal on the ice is also really great as well. And I said with those toe ties, it really helps stop the pad rotating, which obviously lifts it up and lets pucks underneath. So it keeps it nice and snug, flat against the ice. It's great. Another thing I love is these hot rebounds. Now, Bauer, of course, is known for this kind of thing, but coming from a CCM E-Flex, you don't really know until you put these pads on and get them on the ice. Everything just shoots right off of them. I can lightly kick a puck, and I know for sure it's going to go far away from my net and not leave a juicy rebound so I can get back up and reset. It's actually crazy. Even for a beginner or like a non-pro pad, I'll say, which is the best way to say it, the tech in this pad is still really great. Another thing that I love about the GSX is the slide. Again, this is something Bauer is known for compared to the E-Flexes, at least the E-Flex 3 and E-Flex 4, but it did take some used to, because before, I had to push 3 or 4 times to get a nice slide. But in these things, I'm a small goalie. In 1 or 2 pushes, I can get all the way across my net, which is huge. There's a few examples in games that I'll throw in as well. But another great thing is that these pads are only $500 to $600, which is amazing for goalies who aren't trying to break the bank or don't need the M5 Pro or the Hyperlights. But I still wish I waited a bit and got the upgraded graphic because the GSX graphic now looks so nice. But overall, here's my thoughts, okay? If you're a goalie who doesn't want to spend a crap ton of money on new pads, you don't play every single day, you're not skating with NHL, junior, or like Div 1 or 2 in beer league, these things are amazing, okay? 8 out of 10 total score. That's it. Short and sweet. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see more of these pads on the ice, especially with that new graphic. Again, as you can tell, I'm a little salty about it because it looks so good. But like, subscribe, and check out my link tree on my YouTube page. It's in the top right corner of my banner. I've got deals on PGS goalie gear, no-name hockey, and I have a merch store as well. And all those things, if you spend money, come right back into the channel to make sure I make great videos for you. So that's it. We'll see y'all next week.